So I'm finally back. At the rate I'm going, it should only take me 20 years to get through my Steam backlog. The good news is I made it through 3 games: Hyper Light Drifter, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, and Lynchdom Battle Mage. Oh, before we get started, don't forget to click the subscribe button. Go ahead, do it. It's free. So first up, Game 12, Hyper Light Drifter. What can I really say about this game other than it's damn good? Like, what took me so long to beat this game? This has a classic Zelda Field, exploring different areas and dungeons with a few upgrades to weapons and movement. Each area has a distinct feel, and the music and the enemies vary depending on where you are. None of the normal enemies you fight are overwhelmingly tough, but when you put it together with some of the environmental hazards, things can get a little tricky. The hardest part of the game are the bosses, of course. I would say that each boss's difficulty varies wildly. I only had issues with 2, one of them being the final boss, so it should be hard. One of them took me more than a few tries to beat, but it never felt unfair. All that being said, this one I highly recommend. If you're into this type of game, give it a try. It's only 20 bucks on Steam right now, and honestly, it's worth every penny. Next up, Game 13, Dragon Ball Xenoverse. Look, I like Dragon Ball a lot, and I can't recommend this game to anyone who isn't a fan. I assume most people that are playing this or own this are fans already, but there might be someone out there thinking about picking it up during a sale, and honestly, your money would be better spent on a different game. The combat isn't deep, with combos being very basic. The difficulty can get a little crazy when there are multiple enemies and they're all focusing on you. The story could have been better, but with the way that it's told, it gets boring really quick. I am not sure why I have to hit the button to make the next line of spoken dialogue happen, but that's annoying. With that being said, the game does have its moments. Being able to do signature moves, wear the popular outfits, and even copy hairstyles of favorite characters. I was going to play Xenoverse 2 right after this, but that would have been too much of a mediocre thing. So, last game on the list, Lynchdom Battle Mage, Game 14. This game made me realize that I might actually be bad at video games. There is a whole crafting system that I refuse to engage with because I just wanted to make it to the end. While just using basic spells, I was finding different combinations that did a ton of damage, but I was getting bored with the combat. After beating the game and looking at the Steam community page, I missed out on an awesome part of the game. I tried to go back into the game and try out the crafting, and I think I managed to make one, but I couldn't figure out how to use it. I looked at the tutorials, I read up on the community page, and I just couldn't do it, which is a good and a bad thing. I was able to beat the game without making more powerful spells, but the crafting system was unintuitive to a point, and I just couldn't figure out how to get it done, which might mean I'm just stupid, but hey, this one's definitely worth trying out if you can catch it on a good sale with a decent price cut. Well, that's it. I'm trying to keep this video as short and quick as possible. I'm going to try and do better and get the next video out a lot sooner, but hey, it could be another 6 months. The next game we're going to be playing is Far Cry 2. It's been about 10 years since the last time I tried to play through it, so it should be fun. Catch y'all on the next one. Later.